Good morning, first graders. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a fabulous Monday. So yesterday we started learning about counting on to subtract, and today we're going to do the same exact thing. For the rest of the week, we're also going to be learning more about counting on to subtract, so we can become professionals, masters at counting on to subtract. Are we ready? I think so. So here we go, counting on to subtract. Here's our start. It says, use counters to solve. We have 3 plus 1 equals blank. I notice there's counters over here already for us. So we have 3 purple ones already, and we have to add 1. It looks like there's a green one over here. So 3 plus 1, if we put 3 in our calculators and count on by 1, we get 3, 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. Now what about 3 take away 1? So I'm going to have to start with 3. There we go. We have 3 right here. And I want to take away 1. I'm going to put an X through 1. So 3 take away 1, I'm left with 2. I just noticed something. We started with 3, and 1 more than 3 is 4. We started with 3 here, and 1 less than 3 is 2. Let's look at the next problem. 2 plus 1. I see 2 blue counters over here and 1 pink counter. So let's put 2 in our calculator and count on by 1. 2, 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Our total is 3. 2 take away 1. So we have 2 blue counters. I need to take away 1 blue counter. How many counters do I have left that are blue? 1. So 2 take away 1 is 1. We started with 2 and added 1. So 1 more than 2 is 3. We started with 2 and we took away 1. 1 less than 2 is 1. Let's look at our next one, 4 plus 1. I see 4 yellow counters and 1 orange counter. So that means we can put 4 in our calculator and count on by 1. So we have 4, 5. 4 plus 1 is 5, or 1 more than 4 is 5. Now let's do 4 take away 1. I have 4 yellow counters. Let's take away 1. How many counters do I have left? 1, 2, 3. 4 take away 1 is 3, or 1 less than 4 is 3. We have a new problem to solve. It says 6 children play outside, 4 play ball. How many do not play ball? So I want to know, what is this problem about? Well, I know 6 children play outside, so the total is 6, and only 4 play ball. They want to know how many do not play ball. So if we have 6 children outside and 4 play ball, how many are left that are not playing ball? Well, how can counting help solve the problem? Well, let's think about that. If we are counting, we know that counting on can help us bring us the answer. So, like in our first problems we had here, 3 take away 1, we counted on. We had 1, 2. We had 2 left. For here, we had 1 left. And for this answer, 4 take away 1, we counted the counters. We counted on. So we took away our 1 from 4, and then we counted to see the answer. We counted on 1, 2, 3. So counting on can help us find the answer to a problem. Let's look at it a little more deeply. It says find 6, take away 4. So we're going to start with the number of children who play ball. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children in all, and 4 of them want to play ball. So we started at 4, and now we need to count on to 6. So 4, 5, 6. So we counted on by 2. There were 2 left. 5, 6. So 6 take away 4 is 2. How many children do not want to play ball? Well, we know 4 want to play ball. That leaves 2 left. 2 children do not play ball. Notice how we counted on. Find 3, take away 2. So now we're going to start at 1, 2. We're going to start at 2. We're going to count on to 3. So if we start at 2, how many do we count on by? 3. We only counted on by 1, 2, and we added the 1, 3. So that means 3 take away 2 is 1. We can prove that by crossing out the books. We have 3 books in all. Take away the 2 orange ones, and we have 1 left. You could also use your fingers. So if I start at 2 and I need to count on to 3, I can see how many fingers I put up to get to 3. So 2, 3. I only put up 1 finger, which means 3 take away 2 is 1. Let's move on. Find 7, take away 3. Oh man, this is a lot more than 3 take away 2, like we did here. I bet we can do it though. So what we're going to do is we start at the lower number, which is 3. So we start at 3. We want to count on to 7 because that's how many we have in all. Let's see how many we count on by. So if we start at 3, we have our 3 balls here. Let's count on to 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now how many jumps did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we counted on by 4. We can also double check with our fingers. So if I have 3, I want to count on to 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 2 here and I had 2 here, which leaves me with 4 fingers that I added up. So we had 4. Now that means 7 take away 3 is 4. And that's the end of our slideshow. So now it's your turn to practice. So we just practiced a little more with counting on to subtract, and we learned some tools. So we could use a picture and noticed how when we were solving the problem of how many kids didn't play ball, that the picture kind of told the story of what was happening in the problem. How the yellow smiley faces showed the 4 children that were playing ball, and how the 2 green smiley faces were showing the kids that didn't want to play ball. So drawing a picture can help us by knowing the story or what's going on in the problem. We could also use a number line. We could also use counters and count the jumps that we make. We can also use our fingers. So if I have 3, take away 2, I'm going to start at 2 and count on. 3. I only put up one finger, which means 3 take away 2 is 1. All right, I can't wait to see you practice. It's your turn. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and if your parents do, they can always email me or text me or call me. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday, and I miss you very much. See you soon.